Hey, this is Carrie Fitz with Carrie Fitz Real Estate in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about reasons why you might not want to consider Tuscaloosa. We have, number one, humidity. I talked about the great weather in the pro list. Well, we also have some hot weather in the summer. There are a number of weeks in the summer where it gets hot, and it gets humid hot. So if you're having a love affair with your hair products and your hair tools, then that's going to come to an end for those few weeks. People who have curly hair, it gets really big. People like me who have straight, fine hair, it gets really flat. My daughter came from a trip from out west. She was coming back home from California, and she was on a plane with some high school or college students, and when they got off the plane in Birmingham, one of the kids said, "Oh my gosh, I've never been anywhere where you could chew air." All right, number two, we've got bugs. We've got some big bugs. They're called palmetto bugs, which is a kind of a fancy name for really big cockroach. The good news is we have really great pest control companies, and they take care of all that. So it's not like you're living with the bugs and they're crawling all over your house. It doesn't mean that people are dirty if they have a palmetto bug in their house. They're just here. Number three, football. I know it's on my pro list if you're a fan. If you're not so much, then it's going to be on your con list because we get some traffic. I think there's 100 and some thousand people that fit in those stands, and a lot of them come from out of town or out of state. Restaurants get crowded. You can hear the cheers when you're on the lake. Sound travels, you can hear when everybody's yelling from the stands. So it's really gets exciting around here. Everybody kind of gets pumped up. Everybody gets we have a reputation, I think, in Tuscaloosa for crazy fans. So if you're not a fan and you're one of those minority in Tuscaloosa, then that may be a reason why you consider not to be here. Number four, airport. Our closest airport is in Birmingham, which is about an hour away. So we do have to drive an hour to the airport if we want to go anywhere. A lot of times that flight may take you just 20, 30 minutes to Atlanta to go someplace else. They are actually working on the airport here in Tuscaloosa County, and when I first moved here 34 years ago, that airport was up and running, so I could get on a flight from the Tuscaloosa County airport and zip to Atlanta or wherever I wanted to go and get someplace pretty easily. They stopped that service and now they're bringing it back. So that's going to be a good thing. But the closest airport right now is Birmingham, and it is about an hour away. Number five is language. I have lived in a lot of places. I was born in Houston and grew up in the South, and then went to college, graduated from high school and went to college in New England. So when I came back here, again about 34 years ago, there was some language I had to learn. People say y'all. That's pretty easy. Everybody knows what that is. There's also fixins. Fixins are like sides. Like, what fixins do you want with that? Could mean fries or mashed potatoes, or any of those side items would be a fixin. You could also be fixin' to do something, which means you're getting ready to do something. I had my daughter with me one day, and somebody came up to me and said, "Oh, she's going to be runt." I'm thinking, runt? No, she's kind of average size, for her age, thinking she meant she's a runt. And then they kept talking, and I realized what she was saying was ruined, as in spoiled. So, there are some words. Ramma jamma yellow hammer, still not really sure what that means. It may just be a chant at the stadium, not real sure. And everybody knows roll tide down here. It can mean anything from hello to agreement to goodbye to just know that if somebody says roll tide to you, just say roll tide back. That's all you need to know. Number six, Southern hospitality. If you don't like people speaking to you wherever you go, this may not be the place for you. People say hello. People want to know who's your daddy, which means who are your people? Who are you related to? Everybody wants to make some kind of a connection. People are generous, they're hospitable, but they won't tolerate ignorance. So don't judge them. Don't come down here with a judgy attitude. We have a lot of really smart, sophisticated people down here, and that's the majority, just like anywhere. So if you hear somebody say, bless your heart, don't think it's a compliment. It sounds warm and fuzzy, but not so much. But people are really, really friendly. Everyone speaks to you. But so if you like flying under the radar and you kind of want to just be anonymous, this may not be the place for you. That's it for the 6 things that would be reasons why you wouldn't want to move to Tuscaloosa. Again, this is Carrie Fitz, and if you want to see the pros, why you should move here, look at my pro video. I've got that on there too. Till next time, roll tide, y'all.